Many years ago, in the quiet village of UCHE, there were two sisters. Their names were Ada and China. Adam was the older sister. She was gentle. She was humble. She would always greet elders and always help them. She always shared the little she can with the people around her. The villagers called her the Adunuko, the other the kind one. Chinra, on the other hand, the younger sister, was very different though. Chinra was very beautiful. Her skin shined like palm oil in the sun. Her eyes sparkled and men turned their heads around whenever China walked by, but China's heart was proud. She doesn't like to work. She laughed at poor people. And she even mocked her own sister. One fateful day, Rice visited the farm and found Ada working on the farm. She smacked and started mocking her. See your hand though, always dirty. See your fingers? Oh God. Are you a farmer's wife already? Can't you look at me? Fine girl, no stain. My nails, makeup, always on point, but anytime I see you, you're always looking like a beggar. And I smiled and said to her, pride is not food though. I pray that one day you will understand that what you are doing is actually wrong. But China rolled her eyes and walked away, swinging her hips as if the whole world belonged to her. Even some family members noticed the difference between the two sisters. Ada, her heart is like a gold, but that of Cher, beauty without respect, is like yam without oil. One day she would learn. They would always tell her little sister, grow up like this other, humble and handworking. But Cher, very proud and always looked down on people. One faithful day their father became very sick. Unfortunately, it was on rainy season. Their father was once a strong farmer, the kind who would clear a whole field before the sun reached the top of the sky. But sickness made him so weak, like a child. Then one day he called his daughters to his side. His voice were very dry because the man was very sick. He thought he would not make it. That day he called his only two daughters, Ada and Chin, by his bedside. He then said to them, my children, I don't have much, but I must share the land I have before I go. I know I don't have a male child. You are the only two daughters I have. I've already made it clear to my brothers that nobody on this earth should fight my daughters. If not, they will not leave to see the next day. And they respect that. But all my farmlands will not just go like that. Whether you get married or not, do not forget your fatherland. That is why I will share my land among the two of you. Chin started smiling already. She was so happy because she knew that she was her father's favorite. Of course, truthfully, Chinra was truly the beautiful one. And her father always praised her more than Ada. Ada sat quietly, even though she already knew what was going on. She knew that her father was about to say the final words. The father continued, share. I will give you most of the land. Take the one in E Road. Take the other one in Road. People will respect you because you are beautiful. Men will fight to marry you. But with this land, once you do something meaningful with it, your life will be soft. You will multiply. Tyra was so grateful. Thank you, Papa. I knew you loved me the best and you will give me the most. Then their father turned towards Ada. My Ada, I gave you this small piece of land near the stream. I know it is not much, but your hands are very strong and your heart is patient. Please, with God's help, it will feed you. It will multiply into plenty and plenty more lands for you. And I was grateful. She thanked her father. Thank you, Papa. Whatever you give me, I will use it well. A few days later, unfortunately, their father died. The whole village mourned. People wailed. The mother also cried. After the burial was over, life continued just the way their father divided the land. That was how everything was done. Ada walked. From the first day, Ada woke up very early. She tied her wrapper, carried her hoe, and went to the small farm. She would cultivate, remove any little grass around her planting. She planted kava, yam, and maize. When rain fell, she planted beans, and when sun came, she weeded. Villagers always see her sweating, and they are always happy that this girl works like 10 men. Ada, being the ever-grateful, would smile and walk by. She will also sometimes give compliments. Thank you so much. But Cher, on the other hand, refused to touch the soil. Me bend down and dig her for pitch. My beauty is my work, she would always say. She had to move to the city. She then started spending her days chasing rich men. She painted her lips the best color, wore the fine clothes, and walked in high shoes. She believed she's a baby girl and deserved the baby girl lifestyle. And working in the farm is the least of it. So she stopped working and started depending on men just to feed. One weekend, Chin came back home. The mother called and she decided to come and see her. She saw Ada walked in tired. She was carrying firewood on her head. When Ada dropped that firewood, Cher started laughing. Ha! See your clothes full of dust? See your feet like a dry odium. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Look at me now. Fine, fresh, soft. Who even look at you like this? At that side that day and warned Chin to mind her business. I am not the one that said you should not work. But know this, bride cannot cook food. You cannot eat your beauty, Chiner. I cannot go around asking men to give me money when I know I have the means to earn the money. Please, you knew that two of us grew up in this kind of environment where we weed, we farm. All of a sudden, after Papa died, you turned the big girl. Alaf, a sudden, you are now a baby girl. You don't want to work. So I'm begging you. Please do not come here and start mocking me. I choose this. Let it be. But if I were you, all those land that you kept there that is wasting, you better get to work and do something with it. I beg keep your farm wisdom. Who begged you for it? Don't come and preach to me as if I don't know what I'm doing. As they were doing all of this, the mother was watching from behind. She saw everything and she was really sad. The next evening, she called the both of them and sat them down. My daughters, listen to me. Ada, you are humble and God will bless the works of your hand. UCHE, you are beautiful, but you mock too. Much pride cannot cook soup. Your sister have told you this. Right? And I'm about to repeat. It too, you remember your sister's hand may save you. One day became angry mama. What's this now? This is the reason why I miss. Papa so much, Papa. Papa never talked down on me, but you. Why do you always praise her, is it? Because she looks like, oh, see, I will never beg Ada for food. Me, I will marry a rich man. I will live in a big house. I will wear gold designers. I will drive expensive cars. This small farming life is not for me at all. Look at me now. Please, my child, I have never compared you to your sister. I only thanked your sister for being hardworking, but you choose not to make use of the land your father kept for you. Even when you grew up in that same setting, what changed? 'Cause you feel like you have a lot of land you can sell. I know you've sold some and you are using the money to be flexing the whole time. Soon that town that you're flexing will forget you when the money finishes. My child, I want you to know that life does not always go as we plan. Do not despise small beginnings, though. Do not mock anyone who worked. I saw the way you were talking to your sister the other day just because she carried firewood on her head and was looking dirty. That is not good. It is not too late to change your ways. Come back and farm on that land. After all, you are not the only one farming. We have workers that you can employ and farm on the land. Come and see everything as it is going. Your sister have planted in that small land that your father gave her beside the stream, and you need to go there and see the tremendous progress that is going on there. Why your farms are drying up. This is raining season. You need to farm. But Cher became more aggressive. Mama, please, I am not interested. I want you people to stop talking about this farm thing, okay? I just came back here because you called me. Oh, is this the reason why you called me home? Okay, you should have told me now. I shouldn't have wasted my transport money coming back here. So, Mama, tomorrow morning early, I'm out of here. Their mother did not say any word to Chin. She did as she liked. The next morning, she walked away. Ada continued her lifestyle of going to the farm and farming every day while Chin continued her own lifestyle of spending recklessly with MENA club outings, and with that few years passed. Ada's farm grew well. She sold kava flour in the market. She even had enough to eat. And with that, Adam started helping even widows and orphans in the village. People kept on blessing her. Her name were everywhere. But Cher, she became popular. None in the city. The girl of beauty. Men gave her gifts, but none stayed. They will only use her, get what they want, and they walk away. Then afterwards, she will come back home with stories of trips and money. But yet, she'll never do anything tangible with the money those men were giving her. One fateful day, she returned from the city uninvited. She just came back home because she felt like coming back home. Uninvited. She just came back home because she felt like coming back home. That day, she came back home. She saw Ada sitting down peeling yam. The next thing that came out of her mouth was chai. Ada, hey, are you still in this mud? Still farming like a village woman? Look at me. I just came back from Lagos. My boyfriends gave me money. My friends gave me money. I bought this dress for 150,000 NRA. Can this your kava give you that? Smiled and nod her head. This one I'm after exchanging words with you. My kava fits me. My work fits my soul. Bloat will still fade auntie, but young will still feel the stomach. Cher threw her back head and laughed. Ma'am, you sound like an old woman. Continue. Let's see who will laugh last. S.H. In all of this. Ada never felt intimidated by her sister's beauty or the way she was looking. Even though sometimes she longed to look like her sister even for once, but still she never deviated from what she knows is right. And with that, her farm business was really doing well. The rain season came and go. The hot season now came out. Still, Ada's farm grew plenty. Her kava roots were really big. Yam were fat. Maize stood tall like soldiers. There was a day that was harvesting her basket full of kava. One man approached her and told her that they would love to buy in bulk since her harvest is really plenty. Instead of her to be stressing herself going to the market, they can come to her farm harvest and pay her cash. Ata was so happy and at the same time surprised that the small farming she was doing is about to make her grow very big. And those men stood to their words. They came her vested for her right in front of her, and they paid her in cash, some paid her new transfer, and Adam was so happy. Tears filled her eyes for the first time. She really felt so good. God has really blessed her small hands. She never expected that kind of huge amount of sales in just a week. And from that single sales, she was collected to menudra traders who deal in farm business. And from there, they come almost everywhere. They carried kava, yam, beans, maize, and business name began to spread. And from there, she bought more lands and started cultivating. She became a very big name all over everywhere. But this did not make Ada to start bragging. She's still the same Ada. She smiled, greeted people the way she do, and always gifted the little she could give to people, and that made her to stand out. But one day Chin returned again unexpectedly. And that day she returned. She sighted plenty trucks filled with kava and other things that Ada had been planting. They were leaving the compound. Hero was very short. She stood there with her hands on her waist with her fins very twisted. So this is why you have been bending your back in the sun. You think you are now somebody, right? Don't fool yourself. Oh, when I marry my rich man, he will be my maid. He will cook for me in my big house. And I looked at her and smiled. This don't come again. She always said that to herself. And she then replied, Chill, Madame Mo. Welcome back after so many months of not seeing you. I don't want to be anybody's boss. I don't even want to work under you. I only want to make money for myself. This work I'm doing is not shameful. I've always tell you keep deceiving yourself in anything you are doing. I am not interested. Okay, please leave me. I have other clients, customers waiting for me that I need to attend to. At that turn and walked away. But inside, Chin Ass was standing there. Jealousy was born in already. She wished it was her that is now yielding so much out of the land that her father gave her. As she came back that day, she actually came back with good news. She was so happy as she entered inside shouting, Mama, Mama. Her mother came out and asked her, that's why you are so happy. What happened? Mama, rejoice with me. I'm getting married. My husband is rich, very rich. He's a businessman and he owned houses in the city. Are you sure? Generous mother asked her, Mama, what kind of question is that? I am sure now. Have you prayed about him? Do you know his whole family? Mama, please don't spoil my joy. This is my breakthrough. Soon I will live in a mansion. Ada, when I call you, make sure you come and sweep my like I told you." Yeah, Ada's face was just calm. She just said to her, "I only pray you marry peace, not pain. Just know that a man's wealth is not always what it seems. Turn your record off immediately. I beg, don't start preaching. Keep your kava wisdom. I am going to the city again and my fiancé will be taking me to shopping. I just came to inform you guys so that it will not be as if I got engaged and I didn't tell anyone. He will be coming over by next month's end." That was the date we chose. So Mama, get ready and get go and collect the list from the king's men. I just came here to tell you guys all of this. The next morning, I am leaving back to Lagos. The mother was happy and congratulated her. But at that left without saying any congratulations because she knew that the marriage was not out of love. It was just because of what she would gain. And she would not fail to warn Chenyor the consequences of getting married to a man all because of money. Ada focused on her farm business. Season came and go. Ada kept on farming, producing. She bought more land with her profit. She even hired 2 young boys to help her out on her farm. But one evening, T returned home again. She wasn't wearing expensive dresses this time around. In fact, her face was swollen with tears. She came home just her handbag. She entered the compound and fell on the floor, shouting, "Mama, Mama finished." My man finished. The mother came out and was asking her what happened. "My fiancé, he was a fraud. He scammed me. He took all my money. Took this jewelry I bought. He has disappeared. Now people are mocking and laughing at me in the city. Even the people I thought they were friends, they were my friends. Now, see, look at what they are doing. I don't know that this world is this bad. I cannot stay there again." The mother was just looking at her with both hand-folded chin. "Did I not warn you? Didn't I say pride cannot cook soap? Did I not tell you to be careful? Did your sister not warn you?" I knelt beside her. "Don't cry too much. At least you are alive. That is enough. Tomorrow is better. Now that you have came, they have served you better breakfast. Scammed you. Thank God you are still alive. Like I said earlier, H all Yahaf. To do is for you to pick up the pieces of your life and start your life. You have something to start with." Jer became angry immediately and pushed to die away. Though she was angry with herself. She was angry with life and secretly angry that Ada's farm is now the only thing keeping the family fed and the talk of the town. Now that she has moved back to this village, Cher stayed at home after her shame. But hunger began to bite her so hardly. She had no money anymore to eat the most expensive meals she used to eat. She had no man. People always gossip whenever she passed. One evening, as she was sitting down, she heard people making noise outside and she peeked out from the window. Then she decided to sneak out from the back. There she sighted Ada at her farm talking to some of her customers, and she also sighted trucks loading plenty kava. As Changer was looking at the bags of food, traders came to buy from Ada. She could not believe it. Why would Ada have everything? Is it thing called look, or what? I am the most beautiful one. I deserve more. If I take over the land, people will respect me again. How can my sister's name be all over everywhere? How can she be everywhere? Anywhere I go at that farm. This, nobody knows me. What kind of thing is this? Cher became unnecessarily jealous and stupid, and she started thinking of how to overtake everything. The next week, a stupid plan came on her head. She called her uncles, the 2 uncles, and called them to the house. She forged a paper and she carried it to them. She bowed down before them and said, "Uncle, my late father gave me this farm by the strip, but my sister has been keeping it from me. Now I'm ready to claim it." The 2 uncles look at each other. "Are you sure? I think we remember your father's sweat. Your mother told us that the land was given to your sister." Chin started faking all the sadness in this world. Uncle, you are mistaken." "Oh, see the papers here? Now remember that our father documented everything and he even signed it himself." The 2 uncles stole the paper and they looked at it properly. But something was not right. Even though that the father already proclaimed that Ada owns the land by the stream. Then how come the papers? Then Cher went ahead and said another thing. My fiancé promised to build a very big warehouse here. The only thing I need is for you guys to give me the go-ahead order to take over the land that my father gave to me. As she was still there trying to convince the two uncles, Ada walked in with a man. When they walked in, the man collected the papers from the elder's hand. Then Ada greeted the elders and started to say what she came to say. Good day, my elders, and started to say what she came to say. Good day, my elders. Uncle, please. Oh, I came because I heard what my sister was doing here. Please. This thing she's saying is not true. This thing you are seeing here is a lie. My father never documented any land that he gave us. The land is documented as a whole, but he shared it. My mother also know about this. She'll know that she's lying. Chinu, what will you gain from this thing you are doing? Is it because my own land is yielding profits now, and you felt like you can grab it? Is it because you failed at whatever you went to the city to do, now you want to turn against me? You better say the truth because the person standing beside me is my lawyer. He was the one that drafted the agreement I was using to sell goods to people that come from the city to this village, so that they would not scam me or make or use me anyhow because they feel I'm a village girl. Just then the man now said, Whoa, these papers are forged because this is not a real signature. Ada already showed me their father's signature, and this is not a real one. It was then the uncles angrily stood up and started lashing out at Chin. How dare you try to deceive us? Do you know there are consequences to this? Ja fell to her knees, seeing that her skin did not work. Please, I'm sorry. People should forgive me. I was desperate though. I just wanted respect again. I wanted to shine like before. My sister was taking all the shine, and it's not good. The eldest among the uncles stood. He was really angry. Chin were a big disgrace to the family. Imagine you called other elders in the village to this place. The kind of disgrace you will bring to our name. Just know that beauty without humility is like yam without soup. You have betrayed your own sister. You have betrayed your own father's memory. The man that loved human and your own sister. You will not take this land. Leave this place now before I use my ancestors and see you. China busts into tears the more, and she ran out of the place covering her face. But unfortunately, the word have ears from one person's ear to the other. The whole gossip go around the village, and everybody heard that Chin tried to steal her sister's farm. She even pushed papers for that, and that made Chin to become the laughing tuck. Everywhere she went, people pointed at her and talked behind her back. Young men who admired her, they all ran away from her. As she was walking through the market one day, two women stood beside her. See her, fine girl. See her? Fine girl with no sense. All the beauty in this world was given to her, but she lacked common sense. You're trying to take something that do not belong to you. They mocked her, and Cher had to run back home. Tears was running down her cheek. And by the time she got home, her mother saw her. My daughter H, I warned you not to leave the house for now. After all the disgrace you brought to this family, you still went to the market to go and do what? To go and emulate yourself the more. Why on earth do you like embarrassing yourself? You are still my child, and I'll keep telling you the truth. Do not do something else that will make people to hate you. Mama, please stop reminding me. I'm already finished. Everywhere I go, people are pointing fingers, mocking at me. You're not finished. God forbid. You can never be finished cheering. You're only reaping what you planted. Respect is gone. That one, there's no problem. But you can regain your respect if you change your ways. Ask your sister for forgiveness. Dust off your shoes. Carry your seagrass and hold. Go to that farm that your father gave you. The remaining one that you have not sold though. Go and use it and start planting. You have seen that your beauty cannot save you. You have seen that you have tried the other way around. It did not work for you. So why don't you try the other way around so that you will see if your life will progress? Cher walked away that night. She lay on her mat and she couldn't sleep. She remembered the days when men carried her bags, washed her dresses, sang her name. She remembered when Ada came home looking like someone that was dropped off from the dustbin, and she was mocking her. Now the tables have turned. She was now the one being mocked, not only by her sister, but by the whole villagers. Anytime she closed her eyes to sleep, the only voice that echoed in her head is beauty without brain that people used to call her, and that really made her so sad. Week passed. Chin had no job. No one came to visit. No friend called her. She had no money to buy ordinary soap or clothes. Nothing. Nothing. Hunger really entered her. It was like an uninvited guest. Then one afternoon, her mother noticed how uncomfortable she was sitting. She knew that she was really hungry because of what happened at that stopped giving her food at home. The mother now told her to go and beg her sister that her sister will gladly give her food, but CH refused. "Mama, I will not beg her. Chibi, she said I should not come to come and ask her for food. Never. I will not go. I know I did bad thing, but why would she prevent me from eating in my own father's house? I will not beg her. She'll be the one to bring the food herself." The mother shouted. "This why you have not even learned your lesson. You have not let your pride down to. Hunger will teach you a lesson. Where will you get money to go and buy food outside? Share, go and ask your sister for food. Beg her for forgiveness." But Chin refused, forming the stubborn girl. The middle of the night, hunger could not let her. She had to sneak into the kitchen, open the pot, and take food. As she finished, Ada was standing looking at her. She knew that she would go to that pot to go and take food. So she kept extra in case if she was hungry. And that was what Chin kept on doing, going to the kitchen to go and steal food. And Ada did not in any way call her out or insult her. Being Fielder's sister, she'll understand what was really going on. Despite everything that happened, though, Ada did not forget her sister. One fateful morning, she'll wake and knock on her door. Cher opened the door and Ada said to her, "Come with me to the farm. I need some help." As soon opened the door. From her facial expression and the way her eyes were swollen, you could tell she has been crying. "You want me to farm?" She asked her that. "Yes, madame. You still have 2 hands, don't you? Work will not kill you, my dear sister. It will save you. Follow me to the farm and join my workers." Cher refused. But as her tummy made noise, she was pushed to carry the cut glass beside her and follow her sister to the farm. For the first time in years, she left her soft life, the nails, everything. And she planted, in fact, she was cultivating, and she was crying. The pain she received that particular day from just cutting and weeding just a small portion of land. She could not explain. By the time she got back home, she told her sister that she would never do that again and she can never go back to the farm. At that smiled and then said to her, "Then remember that the small food I used to keep for you in the middle of the night, that you go and sneak in and eat, will no longer be there anymore? Now you have 2 choices. You will have to come and work for me in the farm. I will pay you on a monthly basis that land that Papa kept. The one that is remaining that you have not sold, you can sell it to me. Sell them to me because I need more land. My clients, my customers, they are too many that I don't even supply all of them. So I need more land to cultivate. So, my dear sister, it is better you sell the land to me. I'll pay you on a monthly basis, or you go and start working for me. You go to the farm with other workers. You learn what is going on around there. Use that small portion of land that is remaining and start up your own business. This world is too big for everyone to fly. I am teaching you my business for free, but it has very small consequences. You are going to apologize very well, like properly in front of my V-uncles that you called behind me in front of Mama. You are going to apologize. When I mean apologize publicly, after doing that, I will forgive you and place you on a monthly salary. And another condition is that you will have to work for me for 2 years. I will pay you on those 2 years, or you will sign a contract that you're not going anywhere for that 2 years. If you do anything, if you do anyhow, you will get punished like other employees. You are going to work for me for 2 years and I will set you free. You can now go and start your own farming business. Do you take this offer or not? Junior didn't even know when she broke down in tears and started begging already. Yes, I take the offer. I will call a meeting. I will apologize publicly in front of everyone. In fact, I will call the whole villagers. I will apologize and tell them that ADEMOYE is the best elder sister ever. After everything I did to you, you still forgive me. You still want to pay me to work for you? You still want to teach me the farming business for free? Hey, what else can I ask for? I know I've been so foolish. I know I've been so stupid. I let my beauty get into my head. I let my friends turn me into this monster that could not even recognize. I left the whole home training that Papa gave me. I'm sorry, Chin. I am so sorry. I promise I will never mess up this opportunity. I promise I will never be stupid as I was years ago. I am ready to submit. Work hard. The land you're talking about? I will sign a contract. Take the land. I'll work under you. Save enough money and I can get land somewhere else and start my business. I don't need to start dragging competition with you. And was so happy at least her sister came back to her senses. Even her mother too. She was so grateful that everything went on very well. Finally, her daughters have peace again. Everything went on very well. Finally, her daughters have peace again.